down, freezing cold. That's how we already know. When it's here, my dog will probably do it for Louis Bell. That's just all he don't know nothing else. I tried to show him. Yeah. I tried to show him. Yeah. 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 Gone on you with the pick and roll. Younger flame, he in civil mode.
You know better than that.
Got a lot of people trying to drain me on my energy, trying to take away from it. With the kid and pray for you. I got girls in real life trying to for my day. Going online, that is part of my day. I got real news talking with my family too. I got that can never leave Canada too. I got 2 mortgages, 30 million in total. I got that is still trying to be over. I got rap that I gotta act like I like, but my acting days are over for life. Yeah, I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to drain me in the city, trying to take away from it. With the kid and pray for you. I got people talking down, man, like I give. I bought this one a purse, I bought this one a truck, I bought this one a house, I bought this one a mall. I keep buying, just make sure you keep track of it all. I got people asking me about the code for the Wi-Fi, so they can solve about the timeline. And show me pictures that it green. Just to tell me they ain't really friends.
Sure, I'm sorry. All right, let's do it. Sound check. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. All right. Yeah, till we get to the conference, we use doing it on the internet. Yeah, it's totally different. You got a camera, radio. You don't want any dead time. You're talking the entire time. Here, not that you don't talk, but you got the visual too. So.
Today's game is a contest between the Motlow State Lady Bucks and your Chipola Lady Indians. Let's meet the teams. First up on the visiting side, we have the Lady Bucks. Starting for the Lady Bucks, number 3, Tanisha Murphy. Number 5, Dominique Fields. Number 10, Taylor Holcomb. Number 24, Starasia Bell Freeman. And number 32, Jana Lewis. Head coach for the Lady Bucks, LaTanya Collins. Now on the home side, get your feet, make some noise for your Chipola Lady Indians! That forward is 6'1" sophomore from Barstow, Florida. Number 4, KK Sanders. That guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Sacramento, California. Number 15, Dusty Allen. white. All right, Chipola fans, what time is it? It's game time.
Good afternoon, sports fans, and welcome to this broadcast of Chipola basketball, coming your way on the internet, courtesy of CCTV and Chipola College here in Marianna, Florida. We welcome you to today's action as part of the Milton Johnson Classic here on the campus of Chipola. Today's game features the Chipola Lady Indians taking on Motlow State, and we are underway. We'll get you the starting lineups as we get going here. Motlow will be dressed in white, trimmed in green. Chipola in the black uniforms, trimmed in gold. And we got a whistle and a foul on the early action here. Foul is going to go against Chipola's Namiko Adams. That's her first foul. And at the free throw line, shooting for Motlow will be Dominique Fields. Trying to make a three-point play. Can't make it. And the rebound goes to the Lady Bucks. And another foul underneath. And quickly, we've played less than 1 minute. And Chipola has picked up 2 fouls. That foul going against Valerie Nesbitt, her first and second team foul on Chipola. At the free throw line for Motlow with a one-on-one was Tanisha Murphy. She misses the first free throw. And Chipola with the rebound. We trail 4-0 here in the early going. And she made 1 of 2. Lady Indians with the basketball. Nesbitt in the corner to Patterson. Looking, we work it back out to Nesbitt for 3. No good. Rebound. Bucks, and they want to run. Murphy loses the ball. Lady Indians come up with it. Nesbitt with it. Down the floor. And we'll slow it up, set up the offense. Nesbitt with it out front. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Lady Bucks. They've got the ball. They lead 4-0 as we've played just over 1 minute here in the first quarter. Fields handling the ball for the Lady Bucks, and another Chipola foul. And that one going to go against Adams, so she has quickly picked up 2 fouls. She'll have to check out of the ball game. Checking in will be Lyric Turner. So Adams out of the ball game with 2 fouls. Motlow getting ready to inbound the basketball. Both these teams won their opening game for the season, and both of them beat East Georgia. Motlow did so on Thursday night, 68-47, and Chipola beat East Georgia last night, 81-29. We've got a stoppage of play right here as we are checking. The officials are checking lineups and rosters. And we may have an issue as far as a number. Again, Chipola with the 81-29 victory last night over East Georgia. Dee Patterson with 22 points. Tay Sanders and Valerie Nesbitt both with 14 points. And both of them had 9 rebounds. With 11 rebounds was Blessing Ejiofor. And we may have a technical right now as there was an issue with the lineup for Motlow. And so going to the free throw line is Chipola. The first free throw is up, and it is good. Second free throw coming. And that was Dee Patterson making both those free throws. Makes it a 4-2 contest. 8:34 to play in the first quarter. Motlow will inbound the basketball. They do so. There's a drive. Shot is up, and it is good. Jana Lewis with the bucket. And it's 6-2. Indians with the basketball. Patterson with it up top. Pull-up jumper is nothing but net. That is Tay Sanders with the bucket. Apologize about that. Makes it a 2-point lead for the Bucks. Fields brings it down for Motlow. They're working it around. 3-point shot by Lewis. No good. Loose ball goes out of bounds. And it will belong to Motlow. So 6-4 you score. Chipola trailing by 2. Inbound it to Lewis. Over to Fields. Drive. Shot up. No good. Rebound Chipola, but will throw it away. And the early turnover gives it to the Bucks. They want 3, and they got 3. Dominique Fields with the 3-pointer. And it is 9-4. Indians with the basketball. Sanders with it. Cross-court pass to Nesbitt for 3. In and out. Won't fall. And the ball knocked out of bounds by Motlow. It'll belong to Chipola. 7:25 to play in the first quarter. Trailing by 5 are the Indians. Nesbitt looking in. Looking. Now gets it to. There's a drive. Shot no good. Nesbitt got her own rebound. Put back is good. And that makes it a 9-6 contest. Chipola putting some pressure on. Shot is up. It's no good, but we got a whistle. And I believe the foul going to go against Patterson. That is the call. The Patterson picking up her first foul. 4th team foul on Chipola. Going to the free throw line shooting 2 is Taylor Holcomb out of Lynchburg, Tennessee. Holcomb's first free throw is up, and it is good. And she makes the second one. And that gives the Bucks an 11-6 lead. Sanders looking in. Dishes it off to Ejiofor. And Ejiofor with the bucket. Her first of the game. And that makes it 11-8. Running shot is no good by the Bucks. Indians with the rebound. Sanders will lose it. Stripped away by the Bucks. And now they've got 3-on-1. And they'll throw it away. Good defense that time by Valerie Nesbitt. Got down there, caused a little indecision on the offensive player with the basketball, and she threw it away. Turnover gives it to Chipola.
Checking for the Lady Indians, number 20, Shayla Gardner.
Shayla Gardner checking into the ball game for Chipola. And Tay Sanders will check out. So we've got Nesbitt, Gardner, Ejiofor, Lyric Turner, and the 5th player is Patterson. 3-point shot, good. Lyric Turner with the 3, and that ties us up at 11. Pressure on the inbound pass, but the Bucks get it in. Turner giving defense, and now there's nearly a steal, but we're going to have a foul against Chipola.
Foul number 22 for the Lady Indians. Her first team fifth.
Ejiofor picking up her first foul. 5 team fouls now on Chipola, so the Bucks will be in the double bonus now for the rest of the first quarter, and the first free throw is up and good by Dominique Fields. Her 5th point of the game. Misses the second, but the Bucks get the rebound. throws a shot up, no good. Rebound Chipola. And now we've got a jump ball, tie ball down there, and the possession area will give it to Chipola. Nice hustle that time by Gardner for Chipola. They're going to reset the shot clock to 28 seconds. 5:38 left in the first quarter. Chipola trailing by 1, 12-11 your score. And now we're ready to go. Nesbitt will bring it down for the Indians. Works it around the horn to Gardner. Turner with it. And we got a whistle underneath. Foul's going to go against the Lady Bucks. Chipola inbounds it. Three-point shot by Turner's good. Lyric Turner with her second three of the ball game. And that's our first lead at 14-12. We steal the inbound pass. That's Nesbitt. And it's 16-12. Long down court pass. We'll get that one. Lady Indians on a little bit of a spurt right here. There's a drive. Shot is up. No good, but a whistle and foul against the Bucks, and we'll shoot two.
Foul number 23 for the Lady Bucks. Their second, team second.
Got a timeout called on the floor.
Timeout, Lady Bucks, full timeout.
Again, Chipola leading 16-12. Just over 5 minutes left in the first quarter. And now we'll feature the Chipola cheerleaders. So the Bucks got out to the early lead, but the Lady Indians take the lead with just over 5 minutes to play. We've got back-to-back three-pointers by Lyric Turner. Lyric, a 5'6" sophomore out of Mansfield, Texas. Timeout is over. Chipola will have Nesbitt, Turner, Ejiofor, along with Gardner and Patterson on the floor. Nesbitt at the free throw line, shooting two. Can't get the first one to fall. She'll have another. And she makes one of two, does Nesbitt. Nesbitt out of the Bahamas, 5'6" sophomore. Pressure on the inbound pass. The Bucks get it in. Fields will get it across the half-court line. Pressure defense by Chipola. 15 on the shot clock, nearing the 5-minute mark. Nearly stolen, but foul by Chipola right there.
Foul number 34
is Nesbitt. Action, that is Turner. Lyric Turner with the foul. And I'm impressed. She lost a contact in the play where it got messed up. She took it out and put it right back in. Didn't need a mirror or anything. First free throw is up and good by Bacot for the Bucks. Next free throw off the glass and rebound Chipola. Ejiofor with the rebound. Lady Indians nearly throw it away. We got it back. Turner with it. Down low to Gardner. She'll drive. Tries to go cross court to Patterson. She'll drive, puts the shot up. It's good. D. Patterson with a bucket, and it's 19-13. 6-point lead for Chipola. Fields brings it down for Motlow. Drives to the bucket, puts a shot up, and may have a charging. And that is going to be the call. Foul against Motlow's Dominique Field. 4.5 to play in the first quarter. Chipola with the basketball and a 6-point lead. Nesbitt to Patterson. Up top to Turner. Over to Nesbitt right in front. Turner for a long three. No good. Rebound Bucks. Murphy with it. She wants a long three. It's no good. May have an over-the-back call. And that will be the call. Foul against Bacot. First foul on Bacot. 4 team fouls now on the Bucks. Nesbitt will bring it down for Chipola. And they'll set up the offense. To Turner, to Patterson, back to Turner, inside to Ejiofor. Back to Nesbitt. Over to Gardner for three. Count 'em! Shayla Gardner with the three. And that makes it 22-13. Ladies off the bench ringing the threes. Turner with 2, Gardner with 1. 9 points off the bench for Chipola. All coming on the threes. There's a little floater that is up and good by Fields. She leads the Bucks in scoring. Gardner with it to Turner. Back to Gardner. Over to Nesbitt. Looking inside. Gets it there to Ejiofor, but she can't hang on to it. And the rebound goes to the Bucks. Might have got away with the travel right there, but the Bucks still with the basketball. 7-point Chipola lead, 22-15. I thought that should have been double dribble, but no call. Reverse layup, no good by the Bucks. And the foul is going to go against Bacot of the Bucks. That's her second foul. And we got some subs fixing to check in for Chipola. But first, I believe we'll shoot some free throws. And this will be Patterson going to the free throw line. Dee Patterson, a 5'9" sophomore out of Fort Myers, Florida. Transfer from LSU. And now we've got a discussion here at the table. Something to do with the fouls. Again, both these teams beat East Georgia in their first games of the 2018/19 season. Motlow on Thursday. Chipola beat East Georgia on Friday. So Patterson at the free throw line to shoot 2. And she makes the first one. Patterson now with 5 points on the game. She'll have another free throw coming. Checking into the game for Chipola, Ariel Cummings out of Toledo, Ohio. And next free throw is up, and it is good. That makes it 24-15. We come up with a steal, but the ball now loose on the floor. They'll call it a tie ball. Possession error gives it to the Bucks. Got Tay Sanders back in the game for Chipola. So Sanders, Nesbitt, Patterson, Cummings, and the fifth player, Jamie Ward. So Ward and Cummings check in to see their first action tonight as the Bucks get ready to inbound the basketball. And they do so to Murphy. Drives the length of the floor. Dishes it off, shot up, no good. Rebound, Sanders for Chipola. to Ward. She wants to run. And now we got a whistle and a foul against Motlow.
Foul number 15 to the Lady Bucks. Their first.
Caitlin Thomas picks up the foul for the Bucks. Both teams in the double bonus now here in the first quarter. Jamie Ward to the free throw line. And her first free throw is up and good. Jamie, a redshirt sophomore out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, 5'5". Makes one of two at the charity stripe. Bucks with the basketball. And Steve Cummings going to get called for the hand check. First foul on Ariel Cummings. Should send a Buck to the free throw line. It does, and that will be Bacot. She'll shoot two. First free throw is in there. She's got 2 points on the game. Trying to cut it to an 8-point lead for Chipola. She makes both of them, and that's just what it is. 25-17 with just over 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. And Nesbitt will bring it down for the Indians. Dribbles to the near side wing. Over to Ward. Round the horn to Patterson. To Sanders. She'll lose the handle. Nesbitt, though, will find the handle. Cross court to Patterson. Up top to Sanders. Inside to Cummings. Dishes it out to Patterson for three. No good. Rebound, Chipola. Nesbitt with the rebound. She wants to drive. And we're going to have a foul against the Bucks. And that is going to go against Bacot. And I believe that may be her third foul. Meanwhile, Valerie Nesbitt will go to the free throw line and shoot two. First free throw is up, no good. Dominique Fields checking into the game. Bacot will check out for the Bucks. Nesbitt's second free throw is up and in. And we may have a lane violation. Lane violation against Chipola, so the free throw will not count. So it remains 25-17. Bucks get it across the half-court line. Sanders giving a lot of pressure out there. 1:23 to play in the first quarter. There's a drive, shot up, no good. Rebound, Chipola, but the ball knocked away. But a foul against Motlow. Jana Lewis with the foul.
Foul number 32 for the Lady Indians, their second.
And so we'll shoot a couple of free throws. Ariel Cummings, 6'3" sophomore out of Toledo, Ohio. At the charity stripe for Chipola. And she makes the first one. Cummings with another free throw. And she makes them both. And that makes it a 10-point lead for Chipola. Anna Bernardo checking into the game for Chipola. Number 12. 30-second timeout on the floor. Once again, the Chipola cheerleaders entertaining the crowd here. And with 1:18 to go in the first quarter, the Bucks of Motlow State College, they're out of Tullahoma, Tennessee. Bucks get the ball in to Fields. She'll be pressured by Sanders, but gets it across the half-court line. And she drives, loses it out of bounds, and it will belong to Chipola. Nesbitt will bring it down for the Indians. Works it around to Ward in the corner to Patterson. Inside to Sanders. Shot is good. Tay Sanders with the bucket. And it is 29-17. 12-point lead for Chipola. Bucks down quickly. Murphy driving. Shot is up. It's good. Left-handed layup off the glass. Makes it a 10-point lead for Chipola. Nesbitt handling the ball for Chipola. To Sanders, to Patterson. Back to Sanders. Drives, cross court. Now up top to Nesbitt. Drive, shot is up. No good. Rebound Sanders. And a whistle underneath as she shuffles the feet and is called for traveling. Taylor Holcomb checks back into the game for the Bucks. Caitlin Thomas out. Bucks will inbound it. They do so to Fields. Dominique will be pressured by Sanders, but gets it across half court. And that'll do it for the end of the first quarter. Lady Bucks trailing Chipola 29-19. Second quarter coming up right after this from the Chipola cheerleaders. So at the end of one quarter of play, Chipola leading the visiting Lady Bucks of Motlow State College 29-19. There's a stat sheet. Miss Natalie brings the stat sheet down. Go West Virginia, Mountaineers. Not even sure who they've got today. Is it Texas? I don't remember. They've actually got a college football game on the Jumbotron going up here. I'm not exactly sure why they would show Florida State, but that is exactly what they're showing. And the Seminoles are losing 20-7 to North Carolina State. No shock to us Seminole fans for that. Been a rough season for the Seminoles. So they're ours, and hopefully they'll get better. Three-point shot by Nesbitt is no good. Rebound, Motlow. And they'll take care of the shot clock. Let's give you some numbers from that first period, or the first quarter. Chipola led by Dee Patterson with 6 points. Tay Sanders with 4. Valerie Nesbitt with 5. Dominique Fields leading the way for the Lady Bucks with 8 of their 19 points. Got a little weave going right here, and we're going to have a foul against Chipola. That's going to go against Tay Sanders. That's her first foul. First team foul here on Chipola in the second quarter. Bucks will inbound the basketball. Fields looking to do so, does so to Holcomb. Holcomb guarded closely by Patterson. Murphy drives. Shot is no good, but Nesbitt, I believe, will be called for the foul. And that is a call. Valerie Nesbitt picking up her third foul. Scoreboard says second foul. So that's what we'll go with. Free throw is up and good by Murphy. She makes the first one, and can't get the second one to fall. 1 of 2. Chipola with the rebound. And the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to Chipola. The 25 on the shot clock and just over 9 minutes to play here in the first half. Nesbitt with the ball to Sanders. Dishes it off to Turner. Up top to Bernardo. Back to Turner for 3. And bounces up, hits the top of the backboard, and it belongs to the Bucks. So we've got Patterson, Turner, Adams, Bernardo, and now we got a whistle and a foul. And they'll get the shot clock caught up. And checking in for Chipola. Ejiofor will check into the game, and checking out will be Bernardo. Ejiofor out of Nigeria, 6'5" sophomore. And now we've got the shot clock ready. And the Bucks inbound the basketball. Bucks in the white, Indians in the black. And I believe Turner has drawn a charge underneath. Lyric Turner with nice defensive play right there. Got her feet set, drew the charge from Tanisha Murphy. That'll be Murphy's first foul. Gives the ball to Chipola. We've got a 9-point lead with 8:23 to play in the second quarter. Inside to Sanders. Working it around are the Indians. Patterson for 2. Can't get it to fall. Nice job by Chipola to save it. Turner with it in the corner to Patterson for 3. Good. D. Patterson with the three-pointer. And it's 32-20. Good hustle on the loose ball by Chipola to save it from going out of bounds and set up the three-pointer. And another charge against the Bucks and against Murphy. That's 2 possessions and 2 charges on Murphy. And so that will give it to Chipola with the 12-point lead. And this is Adams handling the ball. Gives it to Turner. In the corner for Patterson. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Bucks. Drives, dishes it out, and a charge against the Bucks. That is 3 straight possessions that the Bucks have taken it to the lane and come away with a charge. Jana Lewis picking up the charging call. And Chipola will bring it down. Adams to Patterson to Turner. Back up top. Round the horn. On the side to Sanders. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound, Bucks. And now we got a foul on Chipola. That's going to go against Sanders. TT Sanders, her second foul. 3 team fouls now on Chipola here in the second quarter. Bucks will inbound the ball on the far sideline. Nearly stolen. It is stolen. And Indians with the ball. There's a running layup. Nice job by Namiko Adams to come up with the steal and make the layup and give us a 14-point lead. Bucks, and there's another charge. And Coach Latanya Collins for Motlow not particularly happy with the call, saying it was a flop. Chipola with the basketball. Adams to Turner. In the corner to Patterson. Back up top to Adams. Inside to Sanders. Working it around. Patterson with it in the corner. 3 ball, no good. Rebound, Chipola, up and in. Ejiofor with the rebound and the bucket, and we got a 16-point lead. Bucks get it in and get it across half court. There's a drive, shot up, no good. And foul going to go against Chipola's. Ejiofor picks up her second foul. And Kayla Jackson will go to the free throw line and shoot 2 free throws for the Bucks. First one's up and in. Makes it a 15-point lead for Chipola. In and out, won't go. Indians with the rebound. Patterson with it to Adams. Cross court to Sanders. In the corner to Turner for 3. No good. Rebound, Bucks. They want to push it down the floor. Patterson will give defense. Bucks now setting up the offense with 13 on the shot clock. Nearly stolen, and it is stolen by the Indians. Ejiofor coming up with a steal. Patterson thought about a 3, changed her mind. Up top to Adams. Inside to Ejiofor. Cross court to Turner. Yep, that's Sanders. She drives, puts it up and in. Tay Sanders from Bartow, Florida with the bucket, and that makes it 38-21. Timeout on the floor by the Lady Bucks. Game 1 of a doubleheader today to be broadcast on the internet here from Chipola College. The men will play immediately follow this ball game. They'll take on Enterprise State College. Again, you're watching the Milton Johnson Classic here from the Milton Johnson Center. And I'm looking at the Robert Trammell Court. So Trammell is the name of the court, Johnson the name of the building. 2 men that have had a big impact on Chipola athletics. Namiko Adams is going to go to the free throw line and shoot after she was fouled.
Foul number 5 for the Lady Bucks, their third, team 5th.
Dominique Fields picking up the foul for the Bucks. That's her 3rd foul. Namiko Adams out of Sacramento, California puts the first shot up, and it's good. It's 39-21. And Adams gets the next free throw to fall. And a full timeout called by Chipola. They've got a 19-point lead with 4:39 to play in the second quarter.
Let's get for your Chipola cheerleader.
.439 left in second quarter action. Game one of a doubleheader today on the internet, a production of CCTV. Eric Dove and the gang from CCTV. I'm Clint Cox joining you courtside, and glad you've tuned into this broadcast. Bucks with the basketball, and they'll face full court pressure by Chipola. Fields will bring it down, guarded closely by Adams. Blocking foul against Chipola. That's going to go against Lyric Turner. 5 team fouls now on the Lady Indians here in the second quarter. So Bucks in the bonus now. Dominique Fields, 5'7" freshman out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Can't get the first one to fall. She'll have another. Jamie Ward back into the game for Chipola. So we've got Ward, Adams, Ejiofor, Turner, and Patterson on the floor. And that one will be too tall for Jamie Ward. Goes out of bounds. Turnover will give it to the Bucks. Bucks inbound the ball right here in front of their bench. And they'll get it across half court, as that's Taylor Holcomb handling the ball. Hands it off. Now we got all kind of collision and contact in the paint. Coach Franklin not happy with the call. It's going to go against Lyric Turner. I believe they're going to count the bucket. And a free throw will be coming for the Bucks. And that free throw is up and in. Not exactly sure which player that is. They don't have a 23 on the roster, but they got one on the floor. But nonetheless, it is a 16-point contest. Chipola with the lead and the basketball. Adams to bring it down. To Ward, to Sanders. Looking inside to Ejiofor. Turnaround jumper, no good. Sanders with the rebound. Putback is good. Tay Sanders with a nice follow. And it's a 16-point lead for Chipola. Make that an 18-point lead. Get my math right. 42-24. Bucks thought about a three. Now working it around the horn. Now they will take a three. It's no good. Loose ball. Bucks come up with it. Drive. Murphy with the shot. No good. Rebound Chipola. And a foul underneath against Dominique Fields. Fourth foul on Fields. 4 fouls here in the first half. I suspect we would see her check out, but maybe not. Free throw is up and good by Tay Sanders. Fields does check out of the game. The Cot will check back in. Tay Sanders out of Bartow, Florida, 6'1" sophomore. Makes both the free throws, gives us a 20-point lead at 44-24. 3:17 left in the first half. And the Bucks with the basketball. Holcomb dribbling, now dishes it off to Lewis. Lewis calling the play. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Ward for Chipola. Pushes it down the floor to Sanders. Shot is up, no good. And she is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Foul going to go against Jana Lewis. That'll be the second foul on Lewis out of Louisville, Kentucky. Tay Sanders back to the free throw line. Was just there, made both of them. Makes the first one right there. .21 lead for Chipola. And Sanders makes it a 22-point lead. Makes both free throws. 30-second timeout called by Chipola. After the timeout, the Bucks will inbound the basketball. They do so to Holcomb. Nico Adams will apply the pressure defense. Nearly stolen. In fact, it was stolen by Chipola. Or do we have a... Must have been a tie ball. Possession error gave it to the Bucks. That's what it was, is now they switch the possession era to Chipola's favor. And there's a traveling infraction against Jana Lewis. And that turnover gives it to Chipola. Adams to Ward to Patterson. Back to Ward. Back to Patterson. Inside. Stolen by the Bucks. Trying to get it inside to Cummings and didn't have enough zip on it, and the Bucks come up with a steal. Holcomb with the basketball right now. Over to Lewis. Nearly lost the handle. Should have been a double dribble, but no call. Three-point shot is good. That's Tanisha Murphy with the long ball. And that makes it 46-27.
Ward with it up top to Patterson. Looks inside, nothing there. Now whistle and a foul. I believe a foul against the Bucks.
Foul number 10 for the Lady Bucks. Serve first.
Taylor Holcomb picks up the foul for Motlow. And that'll send an Indian to the free throw line, and that is D. Patterson. First free throw hits the back of the rim and comes out. Ejiofor back into the ball game. Cummings out. So Ejiofor, Sanders, Patterson, Adams, and Ward on the floor for Chipola. Next free throw is good. Makes it a 20-point ball game, 47-27. Indians with the lead. Underhand layup by the Bucks, no good. Rebound Chipola. Ejiofor with the rebound. This is Ward with the basketball to Sanders. Drives to the paint. Shot is up. It's good. Nice move that time by Tay Sanders. 49-27. Bucks nearly throw it away. And this will be back court. So they wind up with the turnover. And that'll give it to Chipola with 43 seconds to play in the first half. Ana Bernardo coming into the ball game. She is out of Brazil. Sanders to inbound it, does so to Ward. Ward on the near side, now to the top of the key to Sanders, to Patterson, to Ejiofor. Bank shot is in. Kissed it off the glass twice. And second time was a charm, 51-27. Chipola with the lead. And now we're going to have a foul against the Indians. Jamie Ward picking up her first foul. It'll send Tanisha Murphy to the free throw line. She's 5'7" freshman out of Elizabethtown, Kentucky. First free throw is up and good by Murphy. Makes it 51-28 with 18 seconds to play in the first half. Gets the roll on the second one as well. It's a 22-point lead for Chipola, 51-29. 12 on the shot clock. Sanders in the corner to Patterson. Pull-up jumper, good. And that'll just about do it for the first half. As D. Patterson makes it a 53-29 lead for Chipola at the end of the first half. We'll take a break and come back with second half action right after this as you're watching Chipola basketball on CCTV. And welcome back to Chipola College as we get ready for second half action here in the Milton Johnson Classic here on the campus of Chipola College in Marianna, Florida. Halftime, Chipola Lady Indians leading the Motlow Lady Bucks 53-29. In that first half for Chipola. Leading scorers, Tay Sanders with 14 points, Dee Patterson with 12. Blessing Ejiofor with 6 points, Valerie Nesbitt with 5, and Lyric Turner with 6. Lady Indians shot 51% from the field in the first half. Lady Bucks shot 42% in the first half. They were led by Tanisha Murphy with 10 points and Dominique Fields with 8 points. Lady Indians dressed in black tops, black shorts, trimmed in gold. Lady Bucks in white and green. And we're underway. Down low to Turner, and just like that, 2 points, and we're up 55-29. Bucks want 3, no good. Rebound Bucks, and there's a loose ball on the floor. Who will come up with it? Chipola does. Nope. Bucks get it back and put it up. Murphy with the bucket. And that makes it 55-31. Murphy now with 12 points for the Bucks. Adams up top to Sanders. Pull-up jumper, good. Tay Sanders with 4 quick points here in the third quarter. Gives her 18 on the game. Inbound pass stolen by the Indians. Patterson for 3. No good. Hit the top of the backboard, and it'll belong to the Bucks. And the Bucks will inbound it on their baseline. And they get it into Murphy. Weaves her way down the floor. Shot blocked. Nice block that time by Ejiofor. Down the floor quickly are the Indians. And Sanders with 6 points in the first minute and a half of the third quarter. Indians with a steal. Shot no good. Loose ball picked up by the Bucks. There's a drive, dish off, shot is up, good. Starasia Bell Freeman is number 23, so we figured out that mystery. 59-33, the score. Patterson with it on the near side wing, cross-court pass. Right back to Patterson across court, inside. And now to the top of the key. Nesbitt drives, shot is up, it's good, and she's fouled. Freeman going to pick up the foul. That's her third. And Valerie Nesbitt will go to the free throw line and try to make a three-point play the old-fashioned way. She does. She's got 8 points on the game. Murphy for 3, good. Tanisha Murphy. She's got all 5 points for the Bucks here in the second half. And 15 on the game for her. Pull-up jumper, no good by, that was Adams. Rebound went to the Bucks, and they're down the floor. This is Murphy. Wants another 3. No good. Rebound, Bucks. Shot partially blocked by Sanders. That one's completely blocked by Ejiofor. Indians want to run. Sanders, shot is good. Nice layup that time by Tay Sanders. And she has come out on fire in the third quarter. And now we got a whistle and a foul against Chipola. Valerie Nesbitt going to pick up the foul. That may be her fourth. That is her fourth. We'll probably see her check out, and Lyric Turner will check into the ball game. 64-36, Chipola with the lead. And we'll steal the inbound pass. Shot up by Sanders, no good. Tip up and in is good by Namiko Adams. Bucks get the ball inbound. We got a 30-point lead. As we near the midway point of the third quarter, there's a foul underneath. It'll go against Chipola. Lyric Turner picking up the foul. That's her fourth foul. So 2 Indians with 4 fouls. We've got a 30-point lead, though. So Taylor Holcomb with the free throw. It's up and it's good. It's her third point of the ball game. Holcomb will have another. She's a 5'6" freshman out of Lynchburg, Tennessee. Makes the second one. And that makes it 66-38, Indians with the lead. Lynchburg, Tennessee, I believe the home of Jack Daniels Distillery. Indians with the basketball. This is Sanders to Adams. Cross court to Ward for 3. Ward can't draw iron, and the rebound goes to the Bucks. Murphy with the basketball. Guarded by Ward. Now Sanders driving. Dishes it out to Jackson. Her shot no good. Rebound Chipola. That's Sanders with it. Hand off to Patterson. Now to Adams. Up top to Sanders. Inside to Ejiofor. Ward with it now. Look, puts up a little floater. It's no good. Rebound Bucks. Ball stolen by Adams to Sanders. Pull up jumper. Good. Tay Sanders with 10 points in the third quarter alone. 24 on the game. Bucks with the ball. This is Holcomb in a little bit of trouble. Loses it. Picked up by the Bucks. Shot is up. It is good by Freeman. She's got 5 points on the game. Adams to Ward to Sanders. Rebound goes to the Bucks. Working it around. Long 2-point shot, no good. Ball bouncing around, picked up by the Bucks. Driving to the paint. Finger roll is good for Bacat. Adams with it up top to Sanders. Back to Adams. Driving to the paint. Shot is up. No good. Foul's going to go against Murphy. Tanisha Murphy with the foul. Not a shooting foul, so Chipola will inbound the basketball on their baseline. Adams to do the inbounding duties. Looking. Gets it in. This is Patterson with it. To Ward. To Adams. Tried to go inside. Ball stolen by the Bucks. There's a drive. Now cross-court pass. Three-point shot is good for Caitlin Thomas. Thomas with 4 points on the game. Three-point shot by Dee Patterson. She says, I can do that as well. 15 points on the game for Patterson. 71-45, Chipola with the lead. Bacot drives, shot up, no good. Rebound. Indians. This is Patterson down the floor and lays it up and in. Just outran everybody down the floor for the layup. Timeout called by the Lady Bucks. Full timeout. And we will defer to the Chipola cheerleaders.
Let's hear it for your Chipola cheerleader.
Just under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter, and the Indians leading big 73-45. Remind you, coming up after this ball game, it'll be the men. Chipola men taking on Enterprise State College out of Enterprise, Alabama. Right now it's the Bucks of Motlow, and they'll turn it over. Indians with the steal. Ward weaving her way down the floor to Adams. Working it around. This is Ward with it to Patterson for three. No good. Rebound. Bucks. Oh, too much Tabasco on that one as they try to get the fast break going and throw it away. Ward with it to Adams. Round the horn. Bernardo back to Adams. Ward up top to Adams. Back to Bernardo. Tried to go inside. We do get it finally. Kick it back out. This is Ward, and I think we're going to have a 3-second violation on Ariel Cummings, camped out down there in the lane. And the Bucks will bring it down. Jana Lewis handling the ball for Motlow. Hands it off. Three-point shot is no good. Rebound Chipola. Jamie Ward with the rebound. Down the floor quickly. Layup is up and good. Ward with a nice run out there. And that makes it a 30-point lead for Chipola, 75-45. That one's thrown away. And the Bucks looking a little ragged right now. Looking like they're a little winded. Chipola will get ready to inbound the basketball. Bernardo does so to Adams. Pull-up jumper, no good by Patterson. Stick back is good, though, by Bernardo. Anna Bernardo out of Brazil with the rebound and the bucket. Bucks. Should be a charging, and it is going to be. Bacot with the charge. Indians with the basketball. Kick it out to Ward. Cross court to Patterson, to Bernardo, to Adams. Inside, shot is up and good. Boy, that is textbook ball movement right there. And Blessing Ejiofor from Nigeria finishes off the play. And blocking foul against Chipola. Bernardo trying to draw the charge. They're going to say she was sliding when contact was made. And that'll send a Lady Buck to the free throw line. And the free throw is up and good by Jana Lewis. Adams with the basketball. Driving, shot is up, no good. Rebound won't matter. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Chipola Lady Indians leading 79-48 over the Bucks of Motlow College. And now your Chipola cheerleaders. We get ready for fourth quarter action, and Chipola with a big lead right now, 79-48, leading the way for Chipola. Tay Sanders with 24 points. Dee Patterson with 17 points. And there's an updated stat sheet from Miss Natalie with 8 points each. Blessing Ejiofor and Valerie Nesbitt, 6 points. Lyric Turner and Namiko Adams. For the visitors from Tullahoma, Tennessee, they are led by Tanisha Murphy with 15 points and Dominique Fields with 8. So we go to the fourth and final quarter, and the Bucks will have the basketball. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Chipola, but I think we're going to have a foul and over the back call. Ejiofor picks up the foul. That is her third foul. Bucks inbound the ball, and there's a finger roll off the hands of Jana Lewis. It's good. And it's a 29-point lead for Chipola. Floater by Patterson, no good. Rebound Bucks. Lewis will bring it down. She wants three. No good. Rebound, Indians. Jamie Ward to Adams. Loose ball goes out of bounds. It'll say last touch by an Indian and will belong to Motlow. Bucks bring the ball down. Bacot handling those duties. Guarded closely by Bernardo of Chipola. And there's a whistle and foul underneath as Jamie Ward went for the steal. Couldn't come up with the ball. and call for the foul. That's her second. It'll send Jana Lewis to the free throw line. She's out of Louisville, Kentucky. Makes the first free throw. Lewis. Boy, they got this one wrong. They're saying she's 6'9". Either that's not Jana Lewis or she's not 6'9", and she's definitely not 6'9". Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll belong to the Bucks. Bucks to the paint. Shot is up. It's good, and a whistle underneath. And that foul is going to go against Ejiofor. That's her third foul. Correction, her fourth foul. She'll check out of the game. Ariel Cummings out of Toledo, Ohio. 6'3", checks in. McCott at the free throw line. It's up and it's good. So she made the bucket and she made the free throw. 3-point play. Indians with the basketball. Patterson for three. No good. Rebound Bucks. They got 3 on 2 and they got a 2-point bucket. Freeman with the bucket. Chipola has not scored in the fourth quarter. And now we got gonna have a foul underneath. Foul gonna go against Jana Lewis. Her third foul. Dominique Fields will check back into the game for the Bucks, checking out Caitlin Thomas. Chipola will inbound it on their baseline. Adams looking to do those duties. To Patterson, to Sanders. Throws it away. Bucks with the ball. Driving to the paint. Shot is up. It is good by Dominique Fields. And it is 79-58. Bucks have outscored Chipola 10-0 here in the fourth quarter. Patterson. Nope, that was Lyric Turner with the three-pointer. It was no good. Ball went out of bounds. It belongs to the Bucks. Lyric Turner will check out. Valerie Nesbitt will check in. Shayla Gardner will check in. Courtney Sanders out. Anna Bernardo in. And Ariel Cummings out. Bucks with the basketball. This is Murphy with it. Guarded closely by Bernardo. Shot is up by the Bucks. It's good by Freeman. And Chipola still has not scored in almost 3 minutes here in the fourth quarter. And the lead has been cut to 19 points, charging against Chipola. And that may be all for Nesbitt. Valerie Nesbitt has fouled out of the ball game. Jamie Ward will check back in. With 7:10 left to play in the fourth quarter. We've led by as many as 30. Right now we lead by 19. There's a drive. Shot is up. It's good. Dominique Fields with the bucket. To Gardner, to Ward. Nearly lost it. Gets it over Adams for three. No good. Rebound. Bernardo. Indians with a basketball. This is Gardner. And we got a foul. And it's going to go against Chipola. I believe a moving screen is what they're going to call. And that is the second foul against Bernardo. And the ball will go to the Bucks. And we've played 4.5 minutes in the fourth quarter, and Chipola yet to score. Bucks with the basketball. They're in white, we're in black. And nearly thrown away and charging. Called against the Bucks. Fourth foul on Murphy. And that gives the Indians the basketball. Patterson to Ward. To Adams. To Patterson to Gardner for three. Good, Shayla Gardner. And there's our first points of the third quarter, and it comes on a three-pointer. 82-62, 20-point lead. Three-pointer for the Bucks, no good. Rebound, Chipola. Patterson with the ball. Down the floor, shot up, no good. Was she fouled? She was. Fouls against the Bucks. And that'll be 5 fouls on AZ Backcott. Zane Backcott is her given name. They just said call her AZ. So if her family is listening in, that's why I called her AZ. D. Patterson will go to the free throw line. And Patterson to shoot. First free throw is no good. Some discussion as to whether that was 5 fouls or not. And the Motlow coach pleading her case that she only had one. So the call stands. That was 5 fouls on her. D. Patterson at the free throw line. Shot's on its way. It's good. And she makes 1 of 2. Patterson now with 18 points. Jana Lewis picks up her 4th foul. And Chipola will inbound the basketball. Bernardo does that to Namiko Adams. Nearing the 5-minute mark of the fourth quarter. 21-point lead for Chipola. Adams in the corner. Shot up, no good. Rebound Bucks. Holcomb brings it down for Motlow. Drives to the paint. Now tries to dish it off, and we got a foul underneath. Foul's going to go against Bernardo of Chipola. And let's see what we may have to do a little floor cleaning right. Well, there's some kind of piece of trash or something on the floor. They've got that taken care of, and Lewis. And the free throw is up, and it's good. 20-point lead for Chipola. Lewis at the line for the Bucks. Chance to cut it back to 19. And she does with the made free throw. Namiko Adams handling the ball for Chipola. Looks inside to Gardner. Now to Ward. Back up to Adams. To Patterson. Cross court to Ward for three. It's good. Jamie Ward with the three. 6 points on the game for Ward. Little running layup that time by the Bucks, and it's good, and they steal the inbound pass, and it's good. And all of a sudden, it's an 18-point lead. Something going on with the lights as that time Patterson drives to the bucket, gets the shot, and not sure what's going on with the lights. That's twice that the lights on that end have flickered and gone out. Hopefully they got that resolved now. And the Bucks will inbound the basketball. Fields brings it down the length of the floor, now sets up the offense. Nearly stolen by Chipola, but Lewis for Motlow comes up with it. And she'll lose the handle. And the foul is going to go against Lewis. That'll be all on Lewis. That'll send a Indian to the free throw line, while the Bucks will have to find a replacement for their player that fouled out, Jana Lewis. First free throw is up and good by Patterson. He's got 21 on the game. Make it 22. Bucks inbound the basketball. Murphy with it. Driving, nearly loses it. Does. Picked up by Sanders for Chipola. Tay down the floor underneath the Gardner. Little head fake. Shot is up and good. Nice move that time by Shayla Gardner. Gardner with 8 points on the game. Timeout called by the Lady Bucks. Timeout is over. We'll get ready for action. 3:30 left in the contest. Chipola leading 92-68. And we'll have the basketball. Adams to inbound it. Does so to Sanders. Pull-up jumper. No good. And Sanders going to be whistled for the over-the-back call. Going for the rebound.
Foul number 4 for the Lady Indians, their third.
3 fouls on Tay Sanders. And going to the free throw line for the Bucks will be Taylor Holcomb. Holcomb, 5'6" freshman, makes the first free throw. Can't get the second one to fall, and Gardner for Chipola will get the rebound. Hands it off to Ward, who brings it down. Working it around the perimeter. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound, Chipola, but she may have stepped out of bounds. Nice effort that time by Jamie Ward. Just couldn't keep her momentum from taking her out of bounds. Bucks bring it down. Holcomb with the basketball. Over to Field. She drives. Shot is up and good. Off the glass. 92-71, Indians leading. Cross court to Patterson, to Gardner. Right back around the horn they go. Adams into the corner to Patterson. No good. Rebound, Jamie Ward for Chipola. Get a fresh 30 on the shot clock. To Gardner. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Sanders. Shot is up and good. She got 26 on the game. Murphy down the floor, and she's going to be fouled. Foul's going to go against Jamie Ward out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Third foul on Jamie. And Tanisha Murphy to the free throw line. Free throw is up and good for Murphy. Got 16 points on the game. Makes them both to give her 17 points and to make it a 94-73 game, and there's a easy layup for Tay Sanders. 28 points for Sanders. Fields handling the ball for the Bucks, guarded closely by Sanders, and now she'll throw it away. Holcomb faked and went the other way, and Fields didn't realize it was a fake move. Indians with the ball. Adams with it out front. 1:30 to play in the contest. Indians threatening to break the clock, as we used to say in the old days. Score 100 is what they say now. And the clocks are wired for that. Pass underneath for the Bucks. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Chipola. Patterson with it. Down the floor quickly to Sanders. Shot is up, it's good. That's 98-73. Bucks with the ball. Holcomb guarded by Patterson. Drives. Shot is up. No good. Rebound. Well, foul underneath. And it's going to go against Chipola. Lyric Turner. Turner picking up her 5th foul. She have to check out of the game. Checking in will be Ana Bernardo out of Brazil. Sao Paulo, Brazil, if I'm pronouncing that right. She's still from there, even if I'm pronouncing it wrong. First free throw was off the mark for the Bucks. She'll have another. Makes that one to make it 98-73. And the Indians will have the basketball with 44 seconds to play. Ward with it on the far side. Inside, shot is up. It is good. And that is Bernardo. And that makes it 100. 100-74. Shot clock is off. That one thrown up by the offensive player. Tay Sanders going to be called for the push underneath. And that will send Murphy to the free throw line. First free throw is up and good. Second one's up and good. She's got 19 on the night. And Chipola can hold it for one last shot. And we'll just let the clock run out. And that will wrap it up for the Chipola Lady Indians as they are going to defeat Motlow 100-76. Leading scorer for Chipola going to be Tay Sanders with 28. Chipping in with 22 is Dee Patterson. And that'll do it for players in double figures. Also with 8, Blessing Ejiofor and Valerie Nesbitt. So with that win, the Indians improved to 2-0 on the young season. We'll go ahead and sign off, and we'll get ready for the men to come on board in about 20 minutes. So until then, thank you for joining CCTV and Chipola Basketball.